Hello, beautiful, wonderful, majestic souls of YouTube. My name is Dans. This is my channel, That Good Tarot, where we do timeless readings for anyone with any placements. If you've made your way to this reading, I do believe there is a message in here for you. However, if you don't resonate with this reading, that's cool, that's chill. Go check out my channel. There are so many other readings there. I'm sure you'll find something that fits you, but if you do resonate with this reading, please say hi. Don't be shy. Let's get into it. Universe, please, insight and information. What messages do you have for this beautiful collective on this day? Okay. The World, Two of Coins, Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords. I'm getting the feeling like you have a lot on your plate and you have a lot of things that you want to achieve and you have the capacity to achieve and you are in the process of taking action, but there is this lingering part of you that is not, you're not like wholly unified within that. There is part of you that is still processing, that is still coming to terms, still understanding what it is that you've been through. You're able to take action in terms of relationships and social interactions and career, but it feels like there is this like a bit of heaviness kind of still kind of lingering there. Let's get into these cards a little deeper. Universe, please give us some more information on the World and the Two of Coins. As I focus in on the World and the Two of Coins, it feels like you know you can do a lot of this stuff. I feel like the part of you that is still a little unhealed is making it hard to be as productive as you want to be. So it feels harder than you would imagine it to be, or that you just want it to be. Everything that you want to do, you know you can do. It just feels like you're dragging a bit of like a weight behind you trying to get all of these things done. Thank you. Seven of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups. Okay, the advice when it comes to this is like it really feels like you're just having to hit at so many different things. And the main message is like you are fully within your capacity to do all of these things. All of these things that you do are easy for you to do. It's only when you put them all out in front of you and expect yourself to attack them all at once that you're like feeling like you're incapable. And yes, you are incapable of doing 7 things at once. No one is capable of doing 7 things at once. One thing at a time. If you have 7 things in front of you, you put 6 of them to the side out of your line of vision and you focus on doing one thing. And that one thing will probably take you like half an hour, 45 minutes. Great, done. And then you move on to the next thing. But like keep your eye on one thing at a time. Because when you have them all in front of you, your mind, like it clutters your mind and like your mind wants to start actioning all of them at the same time. So it creates this like buzzing, which I feel like just makes you feel really, really overwhelmed. Like it's just so overwhelming and it just leaves you in a state of paralysis. So one thing at a time, literally like even if you had like a few different lists of like types of things that you need to do, you need to put like 2 of them away. Whatever, if you had 3 lists of like different categories of things to do, 3 or more, I feel like some of you might have more than 3 lists split into like categories. You need to put it so you only have one category of things with like 4 things on there and you just move down that list. You actually like you probably feel like, oh, I'm staying on top of everything by having everything in sight. No, it's freaking you out. Your brain can't handle it. That's not to say that you're not going to get these things done. Just going to put it out of sight enough for your brain to like quiet down and focus on the 4 things and then move on to the next list and those 4 things and then the next one, because you're not getting anything done right now. And the stuff that you have to do, it's easy. Like these are really easy things to do. So work smarter, not harder. Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords. We have action. A lot of thoughts, y'all. We got some thoughts hanging around. the message coming from this is like, there is so much value in your thoughts. There is so much value in the things that you have to say, things that you want to do. People really seem to connect with the truest parts of you. And I feel like the truest parts of you have been lingering over you. And there's been like this shame about it. But like, I could just really easily be like, don't be ashamed. Like, that's not a helpful thing for me to say. But there is no need for the shame, because you actually let people connect to you so much more. And you unlocking yourself from that shame and the heaviness and the secrecy around what is heavy on your heart actually opens up the space for people to go through that process as well, to release themselves of the shame, to be more open with their hardships. Bottom of the deck, we have 3 of Cups. Yeah, we have a lot of community being built on you just being open and sharing about yourself, being very real, and people that are resonating and aligning with that energy coming towards you and being like, yeah, like thank you for sharing that, because I've been going through something similar, and it's so nice to have someone who wants to be open about that and create space for me to be open about that. Okay, so we have the Lovers, we have the 2 of Cups, we have so much connection. And when you get so much connection, there is going to be 5 of Wands. Some people that don't like how open you're being, people that have judgmental opinions about what you're saying, what you're doing. If you're getting attention, if you are touching hearts and souls, if you are connecting to people, there are some people that will that also crave that authentic community and will they're just going to be nasty. This is going to attract nasty people. The more visible and the more open you are, the more people like this, the 5 of Wands energy, are going to come out and show their ass. So just, you have been warned. Like, so much good is going to come from you owning your words, owning yourself, and showing up as your most authentic self. But the more you do that, the more people are going to come and be like, they're going to have some ish to say. 100%. That's fine. But like, your guides are letting you know, like, there's going to be some people who are going to say A, B, C, D about you. They're going to say that you're being performative, that you've got an agenda, that I already don't like these people. Like, whoever they are, whatever they have to say, these are not friends of mine. Like, ugh. 10 of Coins, King of Coins, the Chariot. Like, so much abundance is coming towards you. Just continue to push forward. You don't need to bother yourself with like the mumblings of crickets, okay? Like, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Just know it's coming. The guides are just like, hey babe, heads up, you're doing this amazing thing. And some people are going to try and like pull you back down. Now, because you know about it, just clock it and be like, okay, Dan said in a reading that this was going to happen, and now it's happening, and I just don't need to pay mind to it. It's just a heads up. We're just letting you know. That's all it is. This isn't like, you don't need to pay any mind to it. You don't need to do anything about it. You don't even need to prepare for it. It's just like, if you've got a map in front of you of everything that's going on, and there is this thing on the map, it's just a little landmark to be like, okay, we're passing that. We are passing that thing. And so that you're not surprised and it doesn't derail you off your path. So let's get into the oracle cards. Universe, please, insight information. What last words do you have for this beautiful collective? Thank you for being with me. Thank you for tolerating the infrequent readings. Stay open to the good and beautiful things. This came up in the last reading as well. Stay open. it's coming in and hitting you over the head, because this is the message. Stay open. Don't have such a restricted idea of what your success or what your path looks like. Just know what your values are. Know what it is you want to give to the world and what you want to ask from the world, but be open to how that comes toward you. Be open to the timeline in which those things happen for you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next reading.